Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and rich life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord, when the Akim get something from this video. I basically, quick video in transit, man, on my way back from the gym. Spirit hopped on me to you know, I heard a remark from a woman, you know, saying that, you know, she would rather for people to do what they feel like they want to do, you know what I mean? So if a dude want to be a adulterer, he could be an adulterer. You know, if a dude want to you know, commit homosexual acts, he could do that. Right? And this is why it's only a certain specific people, certain amount of men, right, that are going to rule. This is why not everybody is in position. Not everybody has the mindset to rule, because here it is that you got these people who are proud enough to even make these statements, man, you know. And I just, you know, drove past a car right now and it said proud on the back of it. You know, that's the spirit. That's the spirit of these people. You know, these people are in a position to where they don't really care, because they don't fear nothing. They don't fear the Lord. They fear what they see. So as long as they're not offending the so-called rulers of this society, right, then they're good. But they forgot all about the Lord. They forgot all about the Lord's people. They forgot all about the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Our people is, you know, mainly. Because the law, statutes, and commandments was given to our people and none other. I'm talking for Israel. But with that being said, you have heathen in cahoots with each other that rule this world. Earth, you know, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, which the wicked is Esau, but he's confederate with the heathen, so they all in cahoots with each other, right? That's why when this place burned, Scripture said they standing far off, howling, basically, talking about that great city Babylon has been destroyed. You know, this is a place where they made business with each other, so that's proven that they're confederate. When you read in Psalms 84, it tells you that the nations are confederate against Jacob, the heathen are confederate against Israel, the real Israelites. Okay? But you can't rule. This society has, and the poison of this society has you people thinking you can rule out of lawlessness. You can't rule out of lawlessness. People don't like order. They've never liked order. That's why the multitude of people is going to be destroyed, man. The multitude of people are going to be destroyed because they don't have any order. And they don't follow order. Everybody has a hippie mindset, man. The majority of this world has a hippie type mindset. And if you really break down that wicked ass mindset, that means you love all, right? Straight or homosexual, right? Drugs is cool. You accept every race. You accept everybody, right? And really, these is liberal Edomites, man. That is the lowest class. I mean, hippie, like, just look at your average hippie, man. Strung out on drugs, right? Maybe got diseases, right? Because you live out of lawlessness. If you followed the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, talking to Jake, a lot of these things you would avoid. You would avoid that wicked ass mindset. You will avoid anything that come with living that type of lifestyle. But this world is that type of lifestyle. America pushes that type of lifestyle. Coexist and all that shit. No. No. That's not how you're supposed to live. That's why Scripture tell you in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, it tells you that all nations are going to flow to Jerusalem, as far as our ways being that pinnacle way of living. And you're going to have to, because scriptures also tell you that we're going to rule with a rod of iron. So if you get out of pocket, guess what happens? It's your ass. We will no more tolerate the bullshit, man. Okay? The nations don't fear us. And when you rule out of the rod of iron, they learn to fear you. When the Lord, when Yahweh Shah come back with that power, they indeed will fear. We gonna fear. You know? But we'll be made joint heirs with him. So we'll rule with him. So when scriptures talk about him putting crowns on his head, you know, which means he's coming over to take over everything, which as he should. Because it's his anyway. Us being his brothers, Lord willing, I'm part of one of that number. Lord willing, I'm one of those men. You know, we're going to rule with him, man. Okay? And then the majority of the world has nothing to say. The majority, we're going to police the earth. We're going to be the law. For real, for real. The law. That means ain't no negotiating. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if you're out of pocket, then whatever consequence you get for that, that's what you get. But this shows you, that's why the scriptures call this place Babylon. It's confusion, all kind of manner of shit going on, man. You know, for example, I'm talking to one of my demons, right? The other day and shit. Talking to one of my demons the other day. She on the phone and she's asking me, did I get to see the show Euphoria? Now, what she don't know is that I checked it out. I couldn't get through the first, second episode, man. That shit was so, that describes America to a T. Drugs, homosexuality, all that shit. They had a transmission. Call them transmission. You know, YouTube is striking my videos, man, so I gotta speak in code, but for those who could get it. They had a transmission who wanted to be, he wanted to be she, right? He wanted to be a she, but had a girlfriend. The main character, which is a female, was with a transmission. Okay? If that ain't confusion, I don't know what the fuck that is. So she's speaking to me about that shit. And she's like, oh, you shouldn't judge. Well, little does she know that what I say, right, what come behind this is way worse for the society than what you couldn't even fucking imagine. So really, these people are not mad at us. They're not mad at me. They're mad at the Lord. Okay? But the servant is not greater than the master. So I could give a fuck if they mad at me or not. I don't care. I don't care, man. Because I'm telling the truth and I'm doing what's right. And what's right in this world, what's right is offensive to this world. Because these people has been lawless for all this time. This is what happens when you have the heathen ruling. This is what happens, man. You got women in position of power. You got a base man ruling. I heard a quote the other day, man. It was so crazy. It was like, there's nothing worse than giving a coward power or something like that. You know? When a coward get power, or when a heathen or a base man get power, you see the results of the shit. You see the results of the shit. And this is why this man has to be taken out, man. Okay? Because he made you to believe that the ways of the Lord was not the way to go. He made you to believe that the Lord looked like him. When it clearly says in Revelations what the Lord looks like. It clearly says in it clearly says what the Lord, I forget what book it in, but I think it's Revelations, the 4th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. What the Lord Yahweh, what you know, the Lord Yahweh looks like. Jasper, he's likened unto a jasper and a sardine stone. I think it's in Revelation, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So only a few, and only a few is going to get this truth. Only a few is going to understand, man. And this is what, and it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. That's how you know it's powerful. The Lord ain't coming to save the world, man. He's coming to save his people. And not all his people, the elect of his people. A lot of people can't understand that. They look at John 3:16 as if, you know, as if the Lord is talking about everybody. That's not the case. That's not the case. That's why you people are led to believe that you can do whatever it is that you want, and that's not the case. That's not the case, man. But with that, man, low in the videos, edifying, lowly, I got something from this video. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to tell you brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.